everyone. Welcome back to Campus Conversations, a podcast that's centered on everything MDC Padron campus. Today, we have the privilege of having Dr. Amy Galpin here, who's the Executive Director of MOAD, which stands for
the Museum of Art and Design.
right on cue. Thank you so much, Dr. Galpin. We have a lot to talk about because MOAD is a variety of different things, right? The most recent project is the Freedom Tower. But before we get to the Freedom Tower, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been at Miami-Dade, a little bit about your story?
Sure. Thank you so much, Dr. Linaz. It's such a pleasure to be here with you. I love being at the Padron campus.
Yay.
So I was born in New Jersey, and I've been working in museums for over 20 years. I have a passion for art and history and storytelling. And I've worked at the San Diego Museum of Art, the Rollins College Museum of Art, and also at FIU, at the Frost Art Museum.
Wonderful. And how long have you been in Miami-Dade?
I have been here at the college for about 20 months.
Wow, you're an old timer, right?
I am.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
So what does MOAD do?
So the Museum of Art and Design, it's really a fluid, evolving museum. We do pop-up projects on some of our campuses. We've been very honored to host both exhibitions and artist residencies right here at the Padron campus. But we've also done programs at Homestead and at Kendall campus, where we've had our artist in residency program. And then we've done a variety of things, tabling, for example, and West Campus, or we had a performance and a public art project at both Wolfson and North Campus.
So if I'm thinking of the Museum of Modern Art from Miami-Dade College, I'm not looking for a building. I'm looking for a variety of different activities that fall under that purview, right?
Absolutely. We can build our own museum. We can imagine what a museum should be and can be in 2025. And another part of the work of the Museum of Art and Design is we operate the galleries at the Freedom Tower. So it's an extraordinary honor for us to work day in and day out on a National Historic Landmark that means so much to this community.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about the Freedom Tower. Is it open yet? What's the story with that?
Thank you so much. We are open to MDC classes. We've started welcoming MDC students, and I believe we have 3 classes coming up from the Padron campus. What else? We've been doing preview tours, inviting people who participated in our oral history project, which is 400 people and counting. We also did a number of focus groups, so we've been inviting some of those folks back into the building. But we open general public October 15th. Anyone can buy a ticket, and any MDC staff, faculty, or student can come for free.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. So how was working on such a huge and such a significant project for our community?
It was amazing, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I think it's the largest group project I've ever been a part of, from construction workers to architects, engineers, scholars, community members, the staff and faculty of MDC, students. So many people have given us input. One of the things that I think is a hallmark of our project is we wanted to focus on community voices, which is why we did the oral history project and the focus groups. We engaged scholars, but also let's hear from the community. Let's hear directly from people who have personal experiences with the Freedom Tower. And that process helped inform the direction of the exhibitions. Sometimes we would hear things back a lot, like the medical services that were offered during the era of the Cuban Refugee Center from 62 to 74. So then we knew we have to tell that story. But then maybe other things that we had in mind about the Cuban Refugee Center, maybe we de-emphasized them a bit, knowing that we weren't hearing the story back as much.
Yeah. So when I refer to the Freedom Tower, I'm always thinking about the whole Cuban migration experience. But there's a lot more involved because the Freedom Tower has that exhibit is called Libertad, correct?
Yes,
But you have other exhibits going on, right?
absolutely. And we want everyone to feel welcome at the Freedom Tower. The Freedom Tower is a symbol of hope and opportunity for our entire community. It was built to be the home of the Miami Daily News in 1925. And the idea of the importance of journalism, written language, printed books, was a guiding post for us, a guiding thread throughout the creation of the exhibitions. In addition to Libertad, we have an exhibition called Languages of Migration, which derives from the Kislak collection, which includes ancient works of art as well as colonial Andean paintings and historic books. We paired those historic collections that were gifted to the college by Jay Kislak with 5 contemporary artists. And we think these conversations across centuries, across materials, we hope will be super dynamic, especially for our students. Our 2 other exhibitions, in addition to Libertad, we have We Carry Our Homes With Us, which is a contemporary art exhibition, photography, sculpture, painting, some artists based here in Miami, others based in LA, New York, South Africa. We wanted to explore the theme of memory. What are the things that we carry with us in our daily life from our past, our ancestors' past? And the title comes from a memoir by Maricela Vega, who came through the Freedom Tower and was resettled to Minneapolis. And last but certainly not least, we have an exhibition called Unidad, the World's Game, and it's organized by the FIFA Museum. And I really have to say, whether you're a football fan or not, it's an extraordinary exhibition. The design is beautiful, and I think the curators really tapped into the emotion of the game and why so many people watch football.
That's awesome. I do have to say we're running out of time, but I do have to say that the word emotion that you just said, it really is a thread through all of the exhibits at the Freedom Tower. It is so powerful in so many different ways. So as someone that experienced the Freedom Tower as a child, I'm seeing it through one lens, but I'm very curious to see how our students will see it, how the community will see it, and others from out of this country that may have very different views. But the building in and of itself is an architectural marvel. And thank you so much for doing all the work that you've done.
Oh, it's my pleasure. And it means so much for you to emphasize the word emotion because that was something that we were really challenged by the entire time. We knew we had to get it right. We had to tell the stories in the best way possible with respect and dignity and reflect the emotion that our community has for the building.
You did. You did. And I have to thank you for all of the support that you have given Padron Campus. We have an amazing art gallery that is almost, I'm going to say 80% of the time, facilitated and supported by MOAD. So thank you so much. We had some wonderful artists that have been here and looking forward to more to come. So thank you so much for all that you do for us.
Thank you. I love the Padron campus. More to come.
Thanks. That's it for today. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to catching up with you on the next episode of Campus Conversations.